What the fuck is up, my britches? I'm late to the game and I'm still putting my makeup on. But hello and good morning, my britches. Today's video is super exciting because today, not only am I going to be talking about my Lunar Beauty favorites, but I'm also pulling in one of my fellow Lunar Beauty addicts, my girl. She's coming in right now. My girl, Heather Austin. Yes, girl. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning. I'm so excited to play with makeup.
It's about time we got you actually, because we've collabed before, and it was kind of like a spur of the moment. What the hell was it? It was like, was it Sephora recommendations? I forget even what video we collabed on before.
Was it? Yeah, it was like what we bought with our $100 gift card reward thing.
Yep, that's right. So it was like a Sephora haul. Hell yeah. It was like a spur of the moment last minute thing, but I was like a hot mess and I was only doing live streams at the time.
It was like right before I went to Cuba and I was like,
we got to get it done before I go.
Yes, because there's like no Wi-Fi there, no nothing. So I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
We actually get to collab.
I know. And not only that, we're talking about one of our favorite brands. Like, we are legit like crackheads for Lunar Beauty.
Seriously, like there aren't a lot of brands that I want everything from, but at this point I feel like he can do no wrong. His stuff is that good. Like it took me swatching his stuff in store because at first I was like kind of hesitant, but when I went in Sephora and touched it, I was kind of mad. Like, why have I been sleeping?
So good you get angry.
Yeah, it's so good. I was like, how dare you?
I know, for real. Like, that's where I wanted to do, like, we wanted to do this video together because Lunar Beauty recently released their blush palette. And like I said, me and Heather, we were like crackheads. We're like, did you get it? Did you get it? It's live. It's live. Like, we were going
itchy for it.
I know, it was nuts. So we were like, you know what? We always talk about Lunar Beauty. She's done several videos on her channel. I feel like I have been talking about Lunar Beauty as well for a really long time. And I feel like people still sleep on Lunar Beauty until like this blush palette came out. I feel like people sleep on the palettes a lot, especially like the Moon Prism powders.
Yeah, for sure.
They're so good. So before we get into it, I want to just have you introduce yourself, tell us about your channel and all that fun stuff in case nobody has seen you before. And before she does that, I'm going to need all of you guys to thumbs up or down this video and share it. Share it, tweet it, share it on your Facebook. I am streaming on my Facebook as well. So if you guys see comments in like on the screen that you don't see in the chat, that's why. So Heather, the floor is all yours, girl. Go do your thing.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. So I'll go ahead and let you know I'm from Mississippi, born and raised. So that's the accent you hear.
I live for it.
Yeah. My channel is just makeup, beauty, reviews, first impressions, hauls. I'm going to have 2 hauls this month because being stuck at home makes me shop like crazy. I'm a stressed shopper. And my YouTube channel benefits from that. I'm
sure Dusty loves that.
Yeah, but I just want to brag on Brit for a second because
we don't have to do that.
I'm so excited. Yes, I'm so excited to be on your channel, and everybody needs to know like who you see on YouTube is who she is, because when we Marco Polo, like sometimes Dusty will walk in and he'll be like, "Are you watching her video or are you talking to her?" Because we're the same. And I'm like, it's a Marco Polo or it's a video, I'll pause it. But like, yeah, I just love you. So I'm so excited we get to do this video today.
I know, like I love sharing channels with my viewers that I also watch as well. Like I don't even remember how we found each other. I think I saw you maybe in like a chat or something. I'm like, oh, she has a channel. And I think that's how, but maybe not. I don't even remember. But then it's like we started Marco Poloing with each other. And it's like I would be friends with Heather in real life if we lived in the same state. It's just, this is one of the things that I love so much about YouTube.
Me too. Like,
can we talk about our favorite foundation brush right now, though?
Oh my gosh. Yes. I actually washed mine. I couldn't use it today because it's still kind of wet because I washed it yesterday.
Oh, I love it so much.
This brush, it's so good. Like,
guys, it restocked. It restocked this weekend.
Yes. I used it yesterday. I did my foundation, concealer, and cream bronzer with this.
I love it.
I just love it. Yeah, it's so multi-purpose. But this brush is like a new bronzer favorite. Have you used this for bronzer yet?
Which one is that? Is it the 103?
The 105. It's like this huge one.
I used this one today, the 103.
Fat.
What's the 105?
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see if
next. It's the biggest one. Like it's the one with the huge handle. But I don't know.
Where
it may
is
not work on you. I've got these huge chipmunk cheeks. So like the bigger, the better.
That's what she said.
Yes, exactly. Like
I have not used this one yet. I was going to use this one for self-tanner.
Yeah, that would be good too.
So I was saying, because it's got a little bit more density to it.
Yeah, I have on a body bronzer today, and I always put it on with a brush. But I don't know. It might be too big for your face, but I use it for bronzer. It just
always look like a bronze goddess anyways. Yeah, that's where I feel like this one, the 103, is really great for my bronzer. I really like the what number? It's like the taper one, the 104. I really like the 104 too.
Yeah.
What were you saying before I cut you off about the I cut you off about talking about our favorite brush that restocked?
Oh no,
talking about YouTube.
I use it for everything and I love it. I just couldn't use it today because it's wet. I should have washed it earlier, but I love that. So I used the 106 today since my other favorite. Yeah.
I love that for my cream bronzer. Yeah. It's what I love that for. I could use this for foundation too. I feel like this is a really great multi-purpose brush for complexion.
Yeah, I'm glad I have both of these because if one of them's dirty, I can just swap to the other one. Oh my gosh, there's 35 people here.
Yeah, 43. We got 43. Let's say hello to all the Britches in the live chat.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to say about your channel before we get into that?
Y'all, just come check it out. If you like it, subscribe.
Can we talk about the fact, though, that you collabed with Emily Noel recently?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. She is so sweet and so genuine. Like, I don't know how she filmed my channel, but she, like, shouted me out in one of her videos. So I reached out to her to be like, thank you. Like, I'm done crying now, but thank you for shouting me out. Yeah. So we've just kept in contact through DMs and stuff. And she's just so sweet, so supportive. Like, she's one of the... I don't know. Maybe she is the only huge YouTuber, like, because she has over 1 million subscribers that doesn't care about channel size. Like, she just cares about, I don't, like, at the time, I had, like, 300 subscribers when she was watching my videos. So,
wow.
Yeah, I think that just says a lot about her as a person. So, she's always super sweet.
Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, before I cut you off again, if there's anything else you want to tell us about your channel. I'm so bad at that. I always cut people off.
No. I upload I have a schedule. I have to stick to a schedule because, you know, I work. I'm a respiratory therapist at a children's hospital. I have a kid, a husband, a dog, all that. So I upload on Sunday, Tuesday, and Fridays every single week. But just know my videos are pretty unprofessional. Like, Jackson will come in and ask me to make him a snack while I'm doing my makeup. So,
Heather, do you realize who is watching your video right now? It's my followers. I'm just a hot ass mess, so they'll completely get it. Like, Jocelyn just comes in every so often. They'll get it. It's real life. It's real life.
Right. I'm not like telling my kid like, don't disrupt me. You know?
I mean, I do sometimes, but no, I just like how you said, Heather is the exact same in real life, at least from what she portrays on Marco Polo. We just really hit it off. I've been following her for a really long time. I think like at least a year at this point, right?
Yeah.
We've been following each other. So definitely go check out her channel. She's like the sweetest thing ever. She does haul videos for all the nosy Britches out there, reviews, like especially like Lunar Beauty. She's featured so many of these products already on her channel. So go subscribe to her channel. Like I said, thumbs up this video if you guys like seeing other creators on my channel. And where do you want to start first? Do we want to start with the blush palette or do we want to start with eyes?
Let's do eyes first because I feel like eyes dictate like what tone of blush I want to use.
Sounds good. Yep, that sounds good.
Let me say
I am too. Let's say hello to all the Britches in the live chat. So far we have Julie just walking on the treadmill waiting for awesomeness to start.
Hey, Julie.
I love it. We have Elsie. Let's see. I'm over here in my blanket on the couch. We have Sonal. Good morning. We have Jennifer Gould. Good morning. Jennifer Milligan. So we got a couple Jennifers. We have Karen Harris. Guys, I was on her channel yesterday.
What's up,
Good
Karen?
morning, Karen.
Yes, I loved y'all's video.
Oh my God, it was so long. We have Amber, Sharina, we have Monica. Oh my God, there's so many. Margie, we have Things by the Burke, another amazing YouTube channel.
What's up, Rachel? Yeah, y'all go check her out. I love her videos.
We have Veronica, we have more Julies. Oh my God, we have so many people so far. We have Brandy. I see some people like repeating comments, so if I miss anybody, I apologize. We have Christine. Let's see, we have Amber. I have a random question though. So Boxycharm or Ipsy if you had to pick only one?
Oh, I've never done Boxycharm or Ipsy.
I was never a fan of the trial size with Ipsy, so I've never gotten Ipsy, but I actually canceled my Boxycharm this month because I'm just not into like the products that they're putting into it. It's just like I open the box, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it's like a lot of the same products, I feel like, over and over again.
Yeah, I do a lure box. It's like $15, but it's been hit or miss lately, so I think I'm going to cancel it. A lot of times I feel like with those sample boxes, like once you've gotten it for a year or two, like they just start repeating stuff. So
yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like that with Boxycharm. Like I've gotten it since November of 2017, and I'm to the point like they used to have such great brands, and then now it's a lot more brands that you've never heard of, and then it's like subpar quality products, and then it strikes me as like the products seem old, like it's the stuff that's not necessarily selling, you know. And for us, like for YouTubers, people don't give a shit, you know, they don't give a shit at that point. So I'm like, it's just not worth it. I ended up. Like the past 2 months, I'm just going to give them away because it just, so I'll have a giveaway coming soon. Rachel says you guys need to try that brush to 101. Oh, Lisa J is here. Good morning.
You're going to love it. Oh, hey,
so
Lisa.
Good. It's so good. Amber, yes, I can see your comments.
But we were raving.
Yes, we have Katie. Oh my God. So many of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Who's your mom?
Oh my gosh, my mom's here. Christine Smith.
Oh my God. Where's mom? Where is she? Gosh. Did I skip over?
I was Heather Christine. No, you put her up on the screen because that's how I saw it. I'm watching it down here so I can see the comments. So I'm a little behind on comments, but Brit.
I'm like trying to find it. I must have pulled it up a while ago.
Yeah, you did. You did. Christine Smith, if y'all see her, that's my mom. But Brit literally like held my hand and baby stepped me and Dusty through how to get on her live today. I'm not good at that stuff. So if y'all are looking at me and looking at Brit and being like, we can't really see Heather that much, I'm sorry, y'all.
Don't be sorry, girl. Don't be sorry, girl. It's like, I look at it this way. I watch people not necessarily for like quality of their content, not necessarily like their skill level. I watch people because I like their personalities. That's just me. Some people aren't like that, but I pulled up Christine again. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, that's my mom. Jackson's at her house right now, actually. So.
Oh, I love it. For random sake, my BK face brushes should be here tomorrow. You'll have to let us know what you guys think of them if you guys did pick them up. Yes. We both actually have discount codes. Mine is Britches 10, and then Heather, what's your code with BK Beauty if you guys decide to use it?
Yeah, Heather 10. And
Heather 10. Boom.
Yeah, Brit and I don't make money off that code, so know that we're not like just lying, you know?
Yeah. It literally saves you 10% off. So
yeah,
it's more or less, I think it's like a tracking code. Like, so they know like who's like which followers are coming from where. So if people use the code Britches 10, they'll know that they came from my channel. If you use Heather 10, they'll know that you came from Heather's channel. So it's a way for businesses to know who's valuable to them as influencers, you know?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
And just so y'all know, if y'all have chipmunk cheeks like me, try this 105 brush because I've used it the past few days and it's like game changer for bullfrog faces like me.
Oh, stop it. See, that's right. I really like the 103 for my bronzer.
I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. I know. It's like we should probably get into talking about Lunar Beauty now. I'm going to have timestamps down below after the fact for anybody watching the playback. But yes, we're going to start with the eyeballs. What are you priming your eyes with?
I'm using MAC Paint Pot. So anybody who doesn't know me, I have oily skin, like ridiculously oily skin. I'm 32 and the oil production has not slowed down whatsoever. Like, it's crazy. If I don't set my face and if I don't prime my eyelids, my skin will just eat the makeup. I don't know where it goes, but I don't know. Into the oil. It feeds the oil.
Another fun fact about Heather is she loves concealer.
Oh my God. Yes. If you come to my channel, don't hate me, but like, I go through a Shape Tape a week, you know?
She just is like full triangle moment. She's like, and she blends it out. She's like, I need more concealer. I'm like,
yeah. It's like a double layer situation.
Oh, it cracks me up.
Oily skin can handle it. And when I see like some people, they're like, oh, that makeup is only for YouTube. You don't wear it in real life. Like, I put my makeup on, I'm wearing it all day. Like, I wear it all day.
She's even wearing it over like half makeup for face masks and everything.
Yes, when I go to work, like I'm putting concealer from here up. I'm putting my powder on. There's just nothing right here. And yeah, I'll mark up hello, Brett, when I get off work.
Half of it, nothing.
It's like the biggest catfish ever.
Oh, it's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So just so you guys know,
first. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. I just primed with the Gerard Cosmetics Eye Base with the BK205. This is the brush that I've been liking for.
Too.
I love
used
it.
A code to get that eye base. It's really good.
Thanks, girl. That is an affiliate code. Gerard Cosmetics is an affiliate code. So, like, anytime you're wondering in like the description box, if you're ever wondering which codes are discount codes but are affiliate where we make money, they're always indicated. Like, any influencer is supposed to do that. That's just like the name of the game now. We're supposed to, you're supposed to be aware if we make money from codes, links. So I always have like asterisks before. I have 2 asterisks before. Okay, so what palette do we want to start with?
My
because
surprise,
bitch, everything that we have from Lunar Beauty is a favorite. So that's where we're going to use both palettes, right?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. I'm like, because everything's like delayed in my ear, and I'm just horrible
you're
about
good.
it.
You're good.
About. So anybody watching, don't think I'm such an asshole, okay?
No, you're good.
Okay. You tell me which one we want to use first.
I'm just laughing because Rachel said my PSA about my concealer is the favorite part of my video. I have to.
I love Rachel.
So much hate.
Oh, it's so like anytime you do it, I laugh. It's hilarious.
Thank you. Let's do this one first because this one's my top favorite. Yeah,
me too.
It's my top favorite.
What color? You have green eyes too, right?
Yeah, I have green eyes.
I think that's why we both love this palette so much because I think this is like the perfect palette for green eyes.
And this is one I was telling Britt before we got started. Like, I touched this in store. And I was ticked. I'm like, why isn't the whole world talking about how awesome this palette is?
I know. Well, I don't think it's any secret that I think a lot of people weren't supporting the brand for a while because the owner was in some shit at the time.
Yeah.
I don't think that's any secret. So I think that's why a lot of people were sleeping on Lunar Beauty at first. I'm going to first go in with. We're both doing different looks with this palette as well. So we're both going to try to show you which shades that we're using.
Yeah, because we have totally different eye shapes. Like I have deep set eyes for real. So like I kind of have a crease here and up here. So I like drag my shadow up super high to try to help open because it can look really like, I don't know, they can just look really even more deep set, I guess.
Yeah, mine, I have hooded eyes, so I do the same thing. Like, I have to almost, like, give the illusion that my crease is higher, just because when I open my eyes, I want you to see all the colors that I'm using. So that's why I almost go up to my eyebrow, just because I want you to be able to see it.
Yeah. So I saw Amber commented, I don't understand why do buyers have to know if you make money from a code that's saving them money? I'll tell you why I think it's important is because people can push a product that they don't really truly like
Mhm.
because they're making money from it. You know, like if there's a product I hate, but I'm gonna make $20 from selling it, it might influence me to like it a little bit more. Not me. I mean, I wouldn't do
Right.
that, but people, you know. So
Because
that's what I'm
there are
interested in
people out
learning.
there that do it for sure.
For sure. Morphe codes.
You said it. You said it, Heather.
You know, I'm like, okay, like it can take you from liking a product to loving a product.
Yes.
So I just like y'all to know, like, okay, I am making money or I'm not making money, you know, and then you can be the judge.
I agree. I think it just gives more transparency, I think, when people aren't afraid to be like, yes, I make money if you use my code for it. It's an
For
FTC guideline as well. It's like,
Yeah.
so legally,
legally,
influencers are supposed to tell you, like, when they're doing sponsored videos, like they're supposed to put it on the screen. They're supposed to say it verbally. It's supposed to be in the description box. Like, there's a lot of guidelines that influencers are legally supposed to say, and there's a lot of influencers that don't.
Right.
But I think it's getting better. I think ever since like Marlena's like calling everybody out, I think it has gotten a lot better, like a lot more transparency. I mean, there's still room for improvement, but at least it's better, because usually, like, I used to be able to tell like when things were sponsored.
Yeah, me too.
Just because the way that it's talked about, or just the way that people would talk about it, and it's like that isn't something that you would normally say, type of thing. That's why I hate that brands give you like guidelines of things to follow. Like sometimes if you do sponsorships, they'll be like, okay, make sure you mention this. It's like, let me just live my best life and say it how I want to say it.
Right. So I didn't tell everybody what I'm using. I've got Winifred here, and I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't know how you.
No, I saw you like pointing to them. I saw you pointing to them, so that's good.
Okay, that's what I'll do, because I don't know how you talk and do your makeup. Like I don't know. Okay, Bonnie, and then I'm gonna do this one. I'm pretty much sticking to the bottom row, y'all.
That's where
these colors.
She's gonna be using primarily this row, the bottom row, and then I'm gonna be using all like the purples. Just so you guys have an idea of what the hell we're doing. Here's my thing. Like, everybody always says it. They're like, how do you do your makeup and talk at the same time? I'm like, I do it, but it never comes out looking the best. It's like, I kind of just make it. I just make something. I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just kind of winging it and hoping that it comes out okay. That's pretty much it.
So many people are in the live chat. I'm so excited.
I love it.
I'm like trying to look through the comments and say, like,
all mine stopped moving. That's why I was like, what the fuck? Nobody's commenting. It's because it was. If I don't keep up with it, it just sticks. So yes, we are using the Moonspell palette. That's what we're using right now. I need to try more from Lunar Beauty. All I have is the blush palette so far. Girl, I think he has another palette coming out soon.
Yes, because he sneak peeked in like black and white.
Yes, and I think that Strawberry Dream is on sale, which that we're going to use that on the other eye. It's on sale right now at Sephora for like $29.
Yes.
It's so good.
It's so good. I was not interested in Strawberry Dream at all until I touched it in person. Because I was just like, oh, I think I have some of those colors. No, I didn't.
No. And I think I think Lunar Beauty was the first, like, I want to call them like a mainstream brand, just because, I mean, MANNYMUA is the face of the brand. Like, he's the owner. So I feel like calling them indie, even though they are indie, it's like, but he's like mainstream in my mind. And he was really the first brands to have like the duochrome, multi-chrome, almost like a glitter multi-chrome, I would say, like with the Strawberry Dream palette. And I was like, I lose my shit every time I swatch that damn shade. I love it so much.
It's so pretty.
Yeah. It's
like,
gorgeous.
look at this shade though. Like this shade.
Oh, which one is that? Fiona?
That's Fiona with a 203 from BK Beauty. And like, I wish I had better quality for y'all. I'm sorry. I'll do it with my camera if you come to my channel. But for the live, like, there's minimal fallout for this shade. to have such a minimal fallout. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Like using these colors now. Remember when I was having like a struggle if I wanted to buy like the Bloodlust palette?
Yeah.
This gives me Bloodlust vibes right now.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I can't wait to see what he launches next because the quality is just so there. But I hope his next he stocks like way more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he just wasn't
really starting to blow up.
Yeah, because people are realizing like how good it is.
Mm-hmm. It's about fucking time. I'm like looking for my E7W21 brush.
I know. I tried to get all the brushes out I thought I would use, but it's kind of hard. I'm gonna dip into the top row, Brit. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Do whatever you want, girl. It's a free for all.
I've got to have Prue in the inner corner to marry these two shades together. Oh my
I'm gonna
gosh.
put it on the center, I think. Is the blush palette back in stock? It sold out before I could get it. I got mine at Sephora. I don't know if it's still in stock, but that's where I got mine like a week ago. So I have everything that we're wearing is linked in the description box right now. All of everything that Heather is wearing, it's her links. And then I used my links for like what's on my face right now. And then I linked like where you could buy anything Lunar Beauty. Let's see. I should probably talk about that. So you can get Lunar Beauty. You can get it from Lunar Beauty. Sephora has a select few things like the face palette, like the blush palette. And they also have the eyeshadow palettes normally. And then you can buy them at Beauty Bay. I believe they ship internationally. And then you can also buy them at Morphe, which I didn't want to mention that, but I'm not going to not say it just because I don't particularly like the brand. But in the case that you're looking for Lunar Beauty, that's where they are available.
Yeah.
Tara said, my daughter, just as if this was Heather, she knew because of the accent. I've taught her well.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's why I love you guys. I never have to wonder if you're pushing subpar products.
No, because I'm buying this stuff with my own money. So I'm not going to tell you to go spend money that you've worked for, you know. I saw that Morgan Turner is here. Morgan Turner,
I love Morgan.
It's your fault I want a Peloton now because you've been talking about it and doing your workouts. And I'm like, man, maybe I need that.
I love Morgan. I just found her like last month and I'm obsessed. And Morgan, I definitely slid into those DMs today when you're like, YouTubers hit me up. I'm like,
for real.
Oh my God, I love it.
Great collab.
Let's see. I really want an eyeshadow palette badly. It's been sold out on Sephora. Well, last time I checked anyways. Yeah, definitely check if it's available now.
His stuff comes in and out of stock at Sephora too. Like, and sometimes there's not a big announcement about it. I need a bigger mirror than that.
Even if you have like your emails signed up, they don't always come through either. Fun fact, because
they don't.
Notification turned on, and I never heard. I like just happened to go on the website. No, you know what? I think you probably messaged me and said it was back in stock or something.
Yeah,
I just happened to go on the website.
Get it now.
Oh, I know. I forget. I'm like, I cracked up every single time we were texting when it came to this damn blush palette, and I can't wait to use it because this is gonna be my first impression on the blush palette today. But Heather has been like living, breathing, and dying for it.
Yeah, I've worn it like 10 times. Hey, I gotta say hey to Sarah Mill. She's one of my students. I see she's here in the live chats. What's up, Sarah Mill?
God, my thing keeps stopping. Oh,
your chat's not going.
Hey, Mrs. Heather. Yeah, it's like if I scroll, that's why I usually don't scroll because it gets stuck. Tracy asks, where are you from, Heather?
Mississippi. I'm like 20 minutes outside of Memphis, Tennessee. Dusty and I both work in Memphis, so.
Jennifer says, Mississippi, y'all. Every time she opens up her videos, hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. I'm just being my most authentic self.
I love it. It just like, it makes me happy. Like when I hear you talk, it makes me happy.
Oh, thank you. I'm your number one Britch.
Love it. I love it. Jennifer says they are available at Beautylish as well. Oh,
Oh,
Morgan
okay.
Peloton is expensive as fuck, but I love it.
God, it's so expensive. That's what I need you to make a video so I can be like, yes, it's worth the price. That's all I'm waiting on is for you to tell me it's worth it. Because I love
She just told you it's worth it.
God, it's gonna be so hard to spend that money, but I want it.
I know, right?
Every
I
time
hear
she
so
posts
many
on her
people loving up on
stories.
that though.
Yeah, because I ordered a spin bike from Amazon. I ended up sending it back because it like came messed up, and it was a little it was just a little janky, you know.
That's where I'm like, I love the idea of it, but will I actually use it? Because I've been running outside.
Yeah.
But I notice it's really hurting like my feet.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, man. So you're doing mascara and everything. Oh, I just got a new mascara. Hold on. Hold the phone. I just got the Marc Jacobs At Lashed mascara. I got like the mini sample size when I purchased my Lunar Beauty face palette. So I'm gonna try this one today.
I have been stuck on Essence Lash Princess. Ow. And I just put myself in that.
The reality of putting on your makeup, everybody.
Right. So, Britt, do you wear, like, a lot of times people ask me, like, if I wear, like, color out. I do. Like, I'll show up at church. I'll show up at Jackson's little school. I'll show up everything with, like, green, blue, pink, purple eyeshadow. Like, I don't care. Do you?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I'm like, I feel like people think they can't. But then again, I feel like people I know like expect it from me at this point, you know, like it's just another day when they see me with like glitters all over my face.
If anything, I think I get more compliments on my makeup when I wear, like if I was to wear something like this, I would get more compliments
me too.
than if I had just like a basic ass like nude look. Right,
me too. So I'm sending my unpaid assistant downstairs to get me a Q-tip because I just got my
That's Dusty, everybody.
Yeah, my husband is my unpaid assistant that's helping me with my live stream. But I have mascara all under my eyes from stabbing myself, so I gotta fix that.
Crushed it. I'm gonna use I'm gonna do my under eye now, I think. Did anyone miss out on the MAC bundle sale? I was so pissed. 7 brushes for $69. I don't buy I got mascara on mine. I don't buy MAC brushes anymore just because they're not like the quality that they used to be, like back in the day used to be. Right. I don't think they are, at least.
I haven't tried a lot from MAC recently, but I used to love MAC. Like I was like on the quest to own all of their single shadows.
Right.
I wanted
everything. I feel like everybody was.
But then I feel like more affordable stuff came out and it was like, oh, okay. And they just didn't compete anymore.
Right.
I wish they would focus on skin. Like, I feel like if MAC launched a new collection that was like focused on like glowy summer skin, like primer, maybe bring out a new foundation, like it would just be more exciting. But they keep re-promoting stuff, and I'm not gonna buy another highlighter that I already have just because it's in a new compact, you know.
I know, it's like that's what I notice that they do all the time, and I think that's why I don't really pay attention to MAC anymore, is just because it's like always the same shit. It's like you've already done this product before, you've already done this shade before, you just change the packaging, which sometimes it gets me, but more times than not now, because there's so much makeup on the market.
Right.
I learned my lesson yesterday. Like, I brought my Yeti down because normally I just drink water out of my cup. And within mine and Karen's video, I was out of water in like 10 minutes out of 3 hours.
Oh, wait a minute. This one.
Sippy.
I'm always and forever drinking Coke Zero Orange Vanilla.
As I say, it was an orange vanilla.
Yes. It's my favorite. How did I do my eye look so much faster than you? Oh, you're doing mascara now too. I was like, dang it. Maybe mine's not that elevated of a look.
No, it's just because I'm slow as fuck when it comes to putting it. It's because when I talk, I have a hard time like doing my makeup and talking at the same time.
Yeah.
So I usually like stop, talk, and then get back to it.
Jennifer said, Julie, are you still on the treadmill? Oh, that's all. She said, yeah, still going. Girl, you burning some calories today.
I know. Get it, girl.
Yes.
Lipstick and lip liners are still the best in the game for me. I have to agree with that. I think MAC does kill it when it comes to
they
products,
do good.
for sure.
They said MAC fell off the radar. They seem to lack inspiration. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like they're just relying on what they already have to keep them going, and that's not how things are anymore, you know?
Right. Sorry, my chat jumped. I meant to pull that up when you were actually responding to it.
Sorry, girl. I'm just talking and talking.
No, it always, like, you'll know, like you'll see once you start doing more lives, it's like it jumps. So that's where I always just like leave it at the bottom because it's just a hot mess. So I think that's it for my
okay, good.
So I use
gorgeous.
Thanks, girl. So is yours. I love that. What is it? Fiona's the shade that's on your lid right now. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's so easy to use.
Love it. These are all so easy. Like some of the metallics, like Phoebe, Mary, I think those two are a little bit more hard, like the more that I've used them. But I used, let's see, I used Prue. That's what's on like the inner part of my lid. And then I used Paige and Sabrina. And that's all that I used for this eye look.
Okay, so I did Winifred in the crease. I did Bonnie and Marnie on the lower lash line, Fiona on the lid, and then Prue on the inner corner.
What's your favorite shade in the palette if you were to pick one?
Oh, Phoebe.
Phoebe?
Yeah.
Give us a swatchy. Give us a swatchy of it.
Take a look at this. It's so like glittery, and it's like it's almost like a red purple depending on how you move. Like it stands out so much.
Right.
I don't know. And then Mary is like really unique too.
Mary's my favorite.
It's like grungy. It's like grungy but with a glitter. I don't know.
And it makes, I feel like that shade makes our, because we both have green eyes, it makes our eyes pop in like the most unique way. That's like a little finger swatch. It's like brown, gray, green. It's just such a unique shade to me. So that's my favorite in this palette.
His color stories are just so unique. Like that's special to me. You know, like every time palettes launch, like you hear the brand saying, this has never been done before. But
I mean, who do we ever hear say that, Heather? Come on.
You know.
We're just having a little swatch party while we're finishing up our moon spell. But this is, if I was to get rid of every palette in my collection, this would be the one that I would keep because I think it's the best for my eye color.
It's so good. And it has the pretty neutrals too. Like, I love it.
Yeah, it's like the perfect, if you have green eyes, this is like a palette I would strongly recommend. And when you look at it, you're like, I don't know, it's like when you look at it, it doesn't really look like anything particularly special, but it's the way that they pull on your eyes. They're just, like, just look at my eyes in comparison to one. I feel like it just really makes everything pop. Gorgina.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Makeup with Michelle is another channel. I feel like I'm always shouting her out, but she's so bomb. I love her.
Yeah, I love this palette.
Christina says Sarah is her favorite shade in the palette. I'm a basic Brit. Yes, bitch! So her favorite, that's actually, that I forgot to say, I did use that shade today. That was what I used in my crease first. That is her favorite shade, Christina's.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, Sarah is a good color. That's right. I had to look. I was like, which one is Sarah?
I will admit I don't wear a lot of purples. I wear so many purples, it feels like, because everybody loves a purple eye look on me. I don't know what it is. Anytime I do videos, people are always asking for purple looks.
Yeah, purple to me is the easiest color to wear. Like, if you normally wear neutrals, I feel like if you want to add in color, purple is an easy one to go for.
Yes, I definitely agree with you there.
Are
So,
you Canadian? Who? Oh, Tracy, you're asking somebody else. I was like, you think I'm Canadian?
I do that all the time. I'm like, wait, okay, you guys are talking to each other. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you're talking to each other, not to us. Okay, that was an A and B conversation.
We'll see ourselves out.
Yeah. All right.
Let me do my classic. Hold on. Did you like this video yet? I'm just wondering. Guys, let's get those thumbs up popping. If you guys like Heather on my channel, thumbs it up. If you guys like favorites video, who doesn't love favorites videos? They're like my favorite videos to watch, our favorites.
Yeah, when we were playing this, Britt was like, it's gonna be Lunar Beauty favorites, but the twist is it's all our favorite.
Surprise, bitch, it's all our fave.
Yeah, we love it all.
Oh my god. Just look at this pack. Like, just look at the packaging. So boosh. It looks like a book. Like, Manny fucking nailed it with this palette.
One thing people don't talk about that like stands out as special to me is like you have this layer. I don't know if it's going to show, but like this, and then this part is like a second piece.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That makes it feel more luxurious to me. Like you said, it is like a book because it's like, and all his palettes are that way. It's like 2 layers. I don't know. I just love it.
I love that it has this. Like, it has like, it's like everything, like the clouds is like, his stuff is just beautiful. It's honestly, it's Gorgina. It's stunning.
Do you want to hear something funny about this palette? About Moonspell?
Tell me.
So I used it in a video and I got a DM on Instagram basically calling me a witch. And that saying that I needed to get counseling because of the makeup I was using.
Oh my god. What the hell?
I know.
Kimberly coming through as always.
I was like, I'm gonna put a spell on her for that.
Let's see. Oh, they're talking to each other, but Heather has the Goddess palette. I do not, but she's gonna swatch that at the end of this video today.
Yeah, I'll show y'all swatches for sure. For sure.
Tracy, I completely agree with that. His packaging is everything. Like when this is another reason I wasn't really on the Lunar Beauty train at first. I thought his stuff looked a lot like ColourPop. Like the structure of the palette. Like when you look at this, at first I thought it was going to be a ColourPop palette. It is definitely not ColourPop. It's so much higher quality. It's like durable feeling. It's like borderline luxury, I think, for being like, for the vibes that he goes for. Like everything just looks beautiful. Like it makes me happy when I use his products. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was going to say, I would almost compare his stuff to my Natasha Denona stuff because it's that good and it blends that well.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that. Veronica says he said he may do another mystery box. If he does, I'm going to be all over it. They were the best value I have ever seen in a mystery box. It had merch and the cutest pink sweats. I would definitely buy a mystery box if I saw him do them again. I mean, if I could get it, because I missed out on him last time. Yeah. Stooning. His packaging is absolutely stooning. Okay, so let's go in with Strawberry Dream. So I wanted to focus on the blues because I always use like this whole row right there. I always use that. So I'm like, I kind of want to play with, I might even throw in this hot pinks, but the blues are the main thing that I want to focus on my look.
Okay, and I'm going to start with Sunset, that like purpley pink shade, and I'm going to first focus on the purples and pinks. I'm
going to first go in with Cloudy, which is this one. I just like to lay down something very like subtle, especially since I haven't been like prepping my eye base. Like I haven't been setting my eye base, I should say. Just so everything kind of blends just a little bit easier.
When I stopped setting my eye base, it like changed my eyeshadow game all the way up. Because I don't know, I feel like that's just how I was taught for so many years, to like put a cream shadow or a translucent shadow or something over my primer. And when I stopped, like everything started being so much more pigmented.
Right.
It was like a whole new world.
A whole new world.
Yes. Sing it, girl.
I love some Disney.
Yes. We're actually going to Universal in November. I think I already told you, but we booked our trip.
I don't think you did. I think you mentioned you were thinking about doing it, but I don't think you told me that you definitely were. I could not be more jealous.
We officially booked it. I am going to geek out in Harry Potter world. Like, I cannot wait.
It feels like you're walking. Have you been there before?
I've never been. I've been to Universal. I went to Disney a few years ago. I've done Universal before Jackson was born, but this will be my first time at Harry Potter World, and I'm gonna freak out. Already know.
It's nuts. Like, I'm not even a Harry Potter bitch. Like, I've never watched the movies. It's incredible.
What?
Like, it feels like you're walking into the movie. It's nuts.
I can't wait. Like, I cannot wait. Okay, so that was just this shade Sunset with a 201 from BK Beauty. So that was this shade right here. I think I'm gonna go. I don't know. I know. I'm like
totally winging this look. It'll probably come out looking like garbage, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So let's see.
I want the blush bundle and Strawberry Dream.
Yeah. Get Strawberry Dream from Sephora because it's half off. I got
it's on sale now for it's like $29 right now. Yeah, I mean, I still think it's worth. I still think it's worth like the full price of it though.
For sure.
But for $29, it's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a beautiful palette for summer.
He's pretty good about running sales. He usually doesn't put his new stuff on sale, but like for just about every holiday, he usually has like 30 to 40% off.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. Woo, that is some pigmented shadows I've got going on.
Yeah, girl.
I love it though.
I know, it's just fun. They're just fun palettes.
Yeah, exactly. Makeup should make you fun. I want to go Harry Potter World. Me too. And I'm going and I'm going to just live my best life. Like, I'm probably even going to buy myself a wand. Okay.
Would you say that the BK brushes are affordable?
I don't like the word affordable because if you're not working and you're living paycheck to paycheck, like $1 brushes aren't affordable because you don't have a dollar, you know, like,
right.
So, and affordable to so many people is so different. But I would say, like, I ordered them with my money. Like, I work, I leave the house, I go to work, and it was worth the money to me.
Right.
So that's kind of how I have to think about it. Like, would I spend my own money on it? And I've washed them so many times now because since we're staying inside, like, I have no excuse not to wash my brushes. So I've been washing my brushes and they stay nice and soft and you don't lose like a lot of bristles. But if you're looking for brushes on a budget, like I think BH Cosmetics makes great brush sets. I have a lot of their brushes. If you need to like go lower price than that, like I think Real Techniques makes great brushes. So there's really something for everybody at every price point, I think.
Yeah.
But if you're looking, if you're looking to add some really, really nice brushes in your collection and you want to support a company that like promotes it's Beauty Kindness, and it's like an organization that helps young girls like be confident and things like that. Like, I'm happy to support a company that's out there doing good because, you know, like,
it's important.
Like, yeah, I mean, I just loved when I read about like the work they do. I just thought it was amazing because I think like I can go on Instagram and I can feel down about myself so quickly and like compare myself to others. But I'm 32, like I'm able in my mind to like turn that off. Like, I can't imagine the pressure that young girls feel these days, you know,
especially in the world of like social media.
Right. That's exactly. So I'm like all about an organization that's going to help girls like with positivity and stuff. Anyways, and Lisa J just seems to be like the sweetest. So Yeah, that was like a really long answer for a really simple question.
Yeah, but I mean, it gives us your like perception of it. Like when I look at BK Beauty pricing, I'm like, it's not much different than like any other brand that's so hyped up on social media, like Morphe.
Right.
I'm gonna say it. Like their brushes are to me higher quality than Morphe, and
Yeah.
they're roughly the same price point. I think BK Beauty might be a little bit different, but I also think that they're much higher quality than Morphe brushes.
Yeah,
like I feel
for
like too,
sure.
it depends on like the level that you're at, like as far as
Right.
because some people they don't want to pay money for makeup brushes. Some people don't give a shit about it.
Right.
Like with
Right.
me, I am happily like I have a brush that's $100. Is that super excessive? Yes, but that's like just what I like in my products. Some people are going to be like, oh no, I only want to spend a certain amount, which is totally fine. Everybody's just
Right.
kind of on different journeys, like makeup journeys, I guess you could say.
Right. It's all about what's important to you. To me, I'm so happy to have the BK Beauty brushes.
Yeah,
But
same.
I will, like, I never, ever, ever tell my subscribers, you need this. You have to go buy this. This is going to change your life. Like,
yeah, it's like, do you need it? No. Are they real fucking nice? Absolutely. That's kind of how I try to keep my mindset too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, I need a sharpener. Intern.
Intern, sharpen my pencil, intern.
He was so kind to bring me a fresh Coke.
Intern. What do you think about the, Kimberly says, I want the Urban Decay's Ultraviolet. What did you think about that palette?
I put that in my anti-haul just because I feel like I don't need it. My thing is I have a lot of makeup. Like, let's be real. I have a ton of makeup.
No way.
And no way. if I see something and I don't immediately think like I need it, then it's kind of an easy pass for me. I think Urban Decay makes a beautiful formula. Like I have their Naked Heat, but it's not, I don't know, that palette didn't speak to me so much that it was going to get $50 from me, you know?
Right. I mean, I like it. I think it's a beautiful looking palette, but I will gladly wait from like for 6 months from now and buy it at half price because that's what always happens with Urban Decay. Like their palettes go on sale so fast. So I'm like, I'm not going to buy it at full price when I know it's going to go on sale.
And I'll tell y'all because I keep having to remind myself like this is Brit's channel, not my channel. Because like my subscribers, I feel like are tired of hearing me talk about my Urban Decay Game of Thrones palette is my like one of my holy grail palettes of life because those are the type of shades I like. Like I think there's only like 3 or 4 mattes in that palette, but I love shimmers, glitters, something that's like special. And when I saw the ultraviolet palette, I didn't get that immediately. Okay, this has special shades, special formulas, no duochromes, nothing like that. So
right. Yeah, it's almost like we're holding, I think, palettes to a higher standard just because the industry is so saturated right now.
Yeah. And I mean, if I just wanted a purple palette, honestly, I would just go and buy a Profusion purple palette because Walmart has them for like $10, and I feel like the formula is great. And
I mean, I would just go buy the Lunar Beauty Moonspell.
Yeah, exactly right. Like it has to knock my socks off to get my money these days.
Right.
How do the BK brushes compare to Luxie? I don't have any Luxie brushes, so I can't speak on that.
I think they're softer than Luxie. Like I have some Luxie brushes that I really like the Luxie, the 512. I would use this all the time. I think quality-wise, they're relatively similar. I think the price point is relatively similar as well. But I haven't reached for this brush since I got my BK Beauty brushes, if that says anything. I mean, it could be too because they're new brushes, so I'm excited to use them. So I'll know more over time. But I feel like quality wise, they're relatively similar. I just think Luxie is a little bit more high quality as far as like they're a lot softer. And I really like the maroon handle. I think it makes it look more expensive versus like when you look at these two brushes next to each other, like which brush looks more expensive to you? I think the BK Beauty does. I didn't think I would like the maroon handles as much as I do, but I actually really, really enjoy them.
So you're saying you think BK Beauty is more luxurious?
I think so. I think it gives me more of the luxury experience.
Yeah, I can see that.
Alyssa's so excited. I saw you finally got the Moon Prism Blush Palette, girl. I'm so excited about it.
Oh my gosh, I have some friends here. So many people are saying they love the Urban Decay Game of Thrones palette. I'm like one of the only people on YouTube ever that like freaking loves that palette. So yeah,
I know, because I didn't really hear much about that palette.
No,
I think you're the only person that I ever hear talk about it.
I bought two because I'm like, I can never be without this. Yeah,
that's when you know you like
it that much. Yeah,
I've never purchased two palettes, but
me either until this one.
I think if I did though, it'd be the Moon Prism or the Moon Spell palette.
Yeah, it's so good.
It is. It's so good.
Woo! I have got some color going on my face.
I love it. See, like I'm so impressed. Like there's no fallout on my face at all right now. I'm so impressed by that.
Same.
How you doing?
I'm so behind.
Almost done with yours?
Yeah, I'm done. I just need to put mascara on. I'm so behind on the chat though. Like I'm trying to look, but then I keep getting caught up talking.
I know. Like Satan's as BK brushes compared to Sigma.
I only have one Sigma. Do I have one Sigma brush? Yeah, I think I only have their highlight brush. Honestly, I feel like my BK Beauty brushes are the nicest brushes I have. I mean, I only have one Wayne Goss brush, and this is like probably the nicest brush I have.
I love Wayne Goss brushes.
Beauty. Yeah. Well, this is the only one I have, so I can't speak to all of them, but
right.
I love the BK Beauty brushes.
I think compared to, because I have a few Sigma brushes. I find a lot more missed products with Sigma because I wish there was more like brush stores because I like to feel them.
Yeah, same.
Sigma doesn't particularly have. They have some really great brushes, but they're not super soft. Like these almost feel like they're so soft they borderline feel like they would be natural hair. Whereas Sigma, it's like you can almost like tell they're synthetic. I don't know. Like I've just gotten like some of the brushes that I've gotten from Sigma. I'm just like when everybody was talking about the E40, I was like, I don't understand how, like, because mine was like one of the duds. Like, remember back in the day when people were like, oh, it's just a bad batch. Whether that was true or not, I don't know. It's just not a brush that I loved, but I feel like I'm more likely to buy from BK Beauty versus Sigma because of just the experience that I've had. Cause like even their customer service is phenomenal at BK Beauty.
Yeah. Yeah. So nice.
Boom. I think that eye's done.
Yeah, I've got to do lower lash mascara. Oh, here it is. I'm so bougie. I have a separate lower lash mascara.
Bougie.
It doesn't.
Is it the bottom lash?
Yeah, the Clinique.
Julie's finally done on the treadmill.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Run a mile for me.
Yeah. Is it? I always feel like I'm saying your name. Is it Megan or Megan or Megan? I've seen it pronounced so many different ways. Softer than Luxie, I'm sold. I think they're softer. I really like. Okay, here's where I'm at with my brush journey. I'm gonna have future brush videos. I personally like synthetic brushes for my face, but I like natural hair brushes for my eyes. It's just a preference thing. So I would say, like, if you were to buy anything from BK Beauty, it's their face brushes because I think they're phenomenal.
Yeah. Agreed. The 101 changed my life.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, that was like the first brush that I found that I loved after Sephora did me dirty and discontinued my favorite Sephora 64 brush. I'm pretty upset about it.
I bought it because of you.
So good. It's still available in Canada. So if you're in Canada, I mean, it's a bomb.
Oh my gosh, Angie's here.
Oh, Angie. Yes, there's Angie. What's up, girl?
Yes. I love her channel. I love when she talks about Swedish stuff.
I know.
Because, yeah, my great-grandparents were Swedish immigrants, and my grandmother was still like she'll say some stuff in Swedish sometimes, like she was trying to teach Jackson how to count in Swedish. So like every time Angie's talking about something in Sweden, I'm just like, oh my gosh, so fascinated. Like a little fangirl.
Like, I always love what is this? Like, what the fuck is that?
Yes.
And her like anti-hauls.
Who asked for this?
Who asked for this?
Who asked for this?
I love it. She's so funny. She cracks me up. I was saying in Karen's video last night, I'm like, Angie's that bitch that I would be friends with in real life. Like, she's just so cool. Yeah,
for sure. And then Veronica's here. Veronica subscribes to both of us. Like, I love.
Oh,
she's always on your live chats. Yes.
Do you don't have Life's a Drag palette, right?
I don't.
Me neither.
I don't have that one. That one was really heavy on the mattes, wasn't it? And I'm like a shimmer type of girl. Like, I want more shimmers than mattes. But
I'm playing catch up on the chat.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start swatching Greek Goddess while you're catching up on the chat. That way I can just show everybody, since that's not something we're gonna do a look together.
Right. Let's see. Everyone take a drink for the OG 64.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm devastated over that damn palette. I loved it so much. Makeup with Michelle says, I'm hooked on my Sonia G. I love how Kiki Sweat says it. I don't know when I morphed into a bougie brush snob. Same girl, same. I want to buy more Sonia G because I have one, but it's like ever since I've gone to natural hair eye brushes, my eye looks are on another level. Esom is another brush company that I really love. You could buy Esom at Muse Beauty Pro. I always say Muse Booty. Muse Beauty Pro. It's their line.
Get you some booty brushes.
I know. Oh my God. But they're so, like, the W21 is a brush that I talk about all the time. That's the one I use to do like the shimmeries. The metallics. Oh, it's such a good brush, but that's another great brush company. But I don't know when I turned into a bougie brush britch either, but I did. Here I am.
You know, it happens. I think the more we love makeup, like the more we're willing to pay for stuff, and it just like slowly you find yourself like loving luxury more and more.
Luxury. That's the life that I'm living right now. I'm like, give me Chantecaille, give me Chanel, Jimmy Choo. Like, who the fuck do I think I am, Michelle Wong? What is happening to me? But I'm not.
We all have a little Michelle Wong in us, like telling us, buy it.
What is she doing to all of us right now?
Yeah. We're turning into monsters. But here's Green Goddess swatch.
That one was recently on sale for like $29, I believe, too.
Yeah, I bought this during his Valentine's Day sale for half off. First of all, I love the packaging. Like, I love Greek mythology. I love reading those types of stories. Oh my gosh. And anyway, I won't get into it, but I love it. But this is what it looks like.
Story.
I do too. I didn't buy it for so long until I bought Strawberry Dream and Moonspell. And then I was like, I need to have Greek Goddess because the formula is so good. And this for me is like a palette that I wear to work like crazy.
I didn't really like because I'm not into like the Greek mythology and stuff. That was why I didn't buy that palette. It was because I was just like, it didn't really make sense for the brand to do like the Greek Goddess. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
You know, but I really like the color story of it.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Like, I'm just gonna keep holding it up because it's so beautiful.
It looks gorgina. It looks gorgina. I already lost my mascara. Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. Rio asks, is the Wayne Goss brush that Heather held up the airbrush? I believe it was.
Yeah, it's the airbrush. I'm gonna use it to put on my highlight today.
Me too.
Trying to read the comments.
I want to be Michelle Wong on a Revlon budget.
Don't we all?
I love it.
Don't we all?
Yes, Kimberly, that was the set that I had purchased, the Michelle Wong set, and it was phenomenal. I don't think it's available anymore, but phenomenal brush set.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I never tried BK Beauty, but Wayne Goss face brushes changed my life. My powders go on like airbrush. Very beautiful. Yeah, that's where I really like synthetics for like creams and liquids, but I like natural hair for like powder products. That's what I should have said. That's what I should say. Like creams and liquids, I like synthetic, but natural hair for my powders for sure.
I want to try Rephr brushes. Like that's on my list.
They're really good. I want to get more because I don't love, because they sent me, I think 5 brushes, but like their blush brush and then one of their eye brushes are like my new like go-tos. Which is the, no, that's not the right one. Where the hell is it? The 01 brush. This is like one of my go-to eye brushes now. And then the cheek brush. What the hell number is that? The 04. This one I've been using a ton for like my blushes. I'll probably use that with the Moon Prism blush palette.
Are we ready for blush?
Almost.
I'm sorry, I'm not letting you talk long enough. I'm like rushing. Oh, I just lost sound. Oh, there you go. I can hear you now.
I like swiped my finger and it totally kicked me out.
Oh gosh, I was like, Dusty,
I was like, no!
help!
Are we still live? Oh my god! Wow.
Yes, but I can only see myself now.
You can't see me?
No, I cannot see you. Can everybody? Oh, there you are. Okay, yeah.
I say, can the chat see? Oh my god, where did Brit go?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like I tried to swipe,
Yeah.
and it swiped sideways. I was trying to swipe the chat. Live streams, guys. Sometimes we have technical difficulties, but we make it work.
Yes. I love that you do so many lives. Like, I think that's so fun because
I think they're so much more fun.
It's so unfiltered, you know.
Yeah.
And you can answer questions real time and clarify stuff.
Exactly. Oh, let's see. Veronica says, yes, Britt, exactly. Synthetic for creams and natural for powder and eyes. Exactly my preference. Same, girl, same. Okay, I'm going to jump. Rachel, you just flashed my going live fears. But, girl, we bounce back. We're good.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, we're ready for blush.
I'm ready.
I'm like so excited. This is the first time I've used it, and I look at the shades and I'm like, oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgina.
You're gonna love it. First of all, the packaging.
It's so good. It's got the same it's very like strawberry dream vibes. People probably think I'm not married anymore because I keep forgetting to put my ring on because I can't run with my ring on. But just look at it. Oh, it's so good. Erica asked, I need a new mascara. What's your top pick that will last? No smudge and make my baby lashes look fab. What's your favorite mascara?
Essence/Princess. I have this one and I have the waterproof one. So if you have a problem with smudging, use the waterproof. It's like $5. I just love it. I'll never get enough.
Mine, I would say Thrive Cosmetics. I love this mascara.
I still need to try that. I need to try that. Can you buy that at Ulta or no?
Yes, it's available at Ulta now. It's just it's a tubing mascara, which I like because like a lot of the time I do makeup at night for live streams or for videos, and then I'm taking my makeup right off. And this it's like you just go like this and it just comes off because it like forms like tubes around your lashes. And it's like, it's almost like fun to take it off because like you'll like feel the tubes coming off and everything. And this is like, I've had this for probably, I was going to say 6 months, but I think it's been longer than that. And it still is like, the formula hasn't dried out at all. It's just a bomb ass mascara. I love it.
I need to try that then.
There go my dog's barking as usual. All right, let's get to this.
Rachel's the same way. She said she loves the Thrive.
Yes. Which color are you going to use?
I'm thinking maybe Stargaze and Pink Moon for this pink purple side, and then maybe Gravity and Spacey for the blue side.
I'm like, what do I want to use? I think I'm going to use Stargaze on this side because it's the most pink. And then on this side, I really want to use this Soleil.
Yeah, that's my go-to blush shade for minimal makeup now because it's like a blush and highlight in one for me. Like when I have to wear a mask to work, I'll just put a little of it like right here above the mask. And it gives me a pretty little blushy glow.
What brush are you using for your blush?
108 from BK Beauty. I love this for blush and highlight, actually. But y'all got to remember, I have a lot of surface area here that I'm working with. So if you have a small face, probably don't buy the big brushes I talk about. Go with smaller ones.
Yeah, because her preference, like she... What?
I meant to swap it up. I put the same thing on both cheeks. That's okay.
It's okay. Just layer. Just layer.
Yeah.
So that was Stargaze that I used on the side. I mean, a blush is not going to knock my socks off. I'm like, is it cute? Yes. That's all that I'm going to be probably judging by. Just because like a blush is a blush. But I feel like this is a really great selection. And I think not having like darker skin, I think that these would be really, really nice for darker skin.
I think so too. And I think deep dark skin could use Soleil as just a highlight.
Oh yeah, probably.
Really pretty.
And I'm like, what shades do I want to use? I kind of want to use Soleil. I don't think it goes with this eye look, but I'm going to try it because I think it looks pretty.
Yeah.
Especially since it's got that luminosity to it.
This would be pretty for like an 80s inspired look too, because I feel like Gravity, you know how in the 80s they used to kind of contour with blush? You could almost use that for like our skin tone to do like a more sculpted blush look.
Right.
I've really been enjoying it, and I find that it lasts on my skin.
I know. So like for me, I haven't used this palette before, so I don't know how everything lasts. That shade is beautiful. Like the sheen that gives, that's so nice.
Yeah.
And then especially when you spray it.
Excited. I didn't think I would like that shade, but I do.
Right. I'm going in with Pink Moon. I'm going to top off the Stargaze on my other side here. I mean, they're not really that powdery either. Like, it's like you don't have really any kick up when you put your brush in the pan. There's really no kick up at all. Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, Christina, I'm dying to try that. She says, I thought a blush was a blush until I tried M Cosmetics Magic Hour blush. And I was like, oh, this is the blush. I feel that way about this blush right here. The Soleil. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful, that gives you like the appearance of like you're wearing a cream without wearing a cream.
Yeah, that's the shade that shocked me the most in this palette.
Yeah. Like I'm not a super fan of Stargaze because it's a lot more like bam, but I would still wear it. Like it's still, I think, super wearable. I think it goes with the look that I have on this side. But this one, that's such a pretty blush right there. Oh, I'm excited. I want to do like, I want to take the shade Spacey and just like dab it on my brush. You do have to, like, for me, I have to like go in the palette. It's like, I think these are going to be very, very buildable blushes. They're not going to be like you apply it and you're like, oh shit, I did too much. It's going to be a very buildable formula. That's going to be the shade Spacey right there. And then Gravity I'll do on the other side.
Because I go in on my makeup. Like I need my makeup to be able to take a beating. You know what I mean? Because I'm like dunking in there.
The funniest thing I had ever seen. The funniest thing I've ever seen on your channel is when you got the Tower 28 the cream blush and you're going in and I'm like, no. She
Yes.
goes in and applies it to her face, and it was just like, oh my God.
Yes, I looked crazy like so quick. But
Oh, it was
the
funny.
the only other Natasha Denona is the cream blush I had been using, and you like have to kind of pack it on. So I just didn't even think about it. But Tower 28 was like, nah, girl, just a little.
Yeah. Let's see. Angie says, if you like a glowy cheek, the Natasha Denona Duo Glow is Amazeballs. That's like the newer single one, right? I never got that, but I was like, ooh, I kind of want it. But then I got the NARS Orgasm X face palette, and I'm just like obsessed with that one. My current favorite blushes are the Jouer blush duos or the blushes in the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palettes. I also really like the Patrick Ta blushes.
Is the Diamond and Blush this one? No, this is the Love palette. But that
I think it's like that really single one. Yeah, I think it's the single that released with the
Bloom palette.
I think it released with the mini. It was like the mini pink palette. I forget what the hell the name of it was. Yeah. I think it released with that. Alyssa, is the Sephora brush you use the Pro Diffuser 64? Yes, but it's the original. It's not the new one. It's not called the Pro Diffuser anymore. I did a video comparing the two. It's got to be the original one. Julie asked what I was using the Refer 04. That's the blush brush that I've been using the snot out of lately. Oh, I'm like so into this blush right here. Oh my God, the Soleil blush.
I told you, girl.
Beautiful. Oh my God, girl, you were right. That is like, that's Gorgina. I love that.
Yeah, so pretty.
Oh my God, I almost did where I left the chat again. Okay, now, are we ready for Moon Prism powders?
I love this. I need them all, but he needs to restock these. Like, why would he not give us a restock?
His stuff is so hard to get. Like, he definitely doesn't have stock all the time.
I know.
It's like it's an occasion if things are in stock for Lunar Beauty, because it's like when they sell out, they're done. They very rarely come back. So it's like I'm always checking the other sites.
Same.
My favorite thing about these, though, like the packaging. Look at the freaking packaging.
I know. I felt so bad for him when Makeup Revolution stole his packaging.
Yeah, I mean, there was like a whole.
I mean, that's what they're known for. Like,
yeah.
I saw there's been a bunch of videos pop up recently about a brand called Copycat Beauty.
Yeah,
and it's
I've heard
literally
of them before.
just copying. It's just copying stuff. I'm like, what the heck?
That's why I don't really buy Makeup Revolution anymore, because I don't love the fact that they just. It's like you knew that he had these packagings, and it was like these launched well over a year ago, and it's highly doubtful that they had that design beforehand. I just don't like how they blatantly just replicate products. I just don't like that. So I don't really buy them anymore. We're both going to use the Wayne Goss airbrush for our highlighter today. So I'm going to do soft. What shade are you using? Are you using different ones?
The only shade I have is Mars. I really wanted the Greek Goddess highlighter palette, but it has not restocked. I don't know.
I want that. I also want that as well. I'm going to use Mars on this side. Normally I use a different
but
brush,
I don't care.
Heather's just going like in. Crazy. His highlights are so nice.
What else? Yeah, the Moon Prism highlights are amazing. At this point, I don't even care about more shades. I'm like, just restock the
Just restock what you have. I mean, I would love to see more shades.
Yeah.
If I was using a more dense brush, I would not have to go in this many times. But because I usually use my Smashbox, I think these perform better with a more dense brush. But oh my God. And it's not like doing it justice right now for how beautiful these are. And I have textured skin, and these do not really accentuate my texture on my skin. So that's Mars on this side. And then I'm going to use Venus. I think Venus you would love.
So Veronica said Manny commented to her that he has to have the money to restock. so that makes sense.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that
Like,
does make sense.
I guess you have to sell enough to get a restock.
Right. That makes sense. So this is going to be Venus. Yeah, you, I think, definitely would love Venus because you're more tan than I am, I think. Oh my God, it's just so good. And this is I feel like I sold so many people on this just by me just applying it. Because it's so honestly, pretty. It's beautiful. I think Mars is in stock right now. I don't think Venus is.
Yeah.
But
I think a lot of people are scared of pink toned highlighters, and those are like my favorites. I love a pink tone. I'm just like
beautiful
patting setting spray into my skin.
I know your technique with yours is so funny.
Yeah, I like to press it in with my sponge.
I'm actually gonna spray my face with my Hourglass spray. I might rock the shit out of this look today, even though it's 2 different eye looks. Fuck it.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, I have stuff to do today, but I really kind of feeling what's going on.
I know.
And at this point, like, the people who know me kind of expect me to do crazy stuff like this, so who cares?
Right? Oh my God. I'm like so in. I'm so into that. I'm proud of myself. Like I usually do looks live, but they don't come out looking the best.
Oh, thanks, Julie. Yeah, me too. Anytime I film, I'm like, gosh, this would have been better if I wasn't like so worried about showing everything, you know?
Heather's always glowing to the gods.
Thank you. Usually it's just oil, but
let's see. Rio, I'll definitely be having brush videos coming for sure.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people asking for you to do an updated brush video.
Yeah, I'm trying to like use them just to really gather my thoughts on them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ofra is having 35% off sale, and I picked up Pillow Talk because I like pink tones. I love Samantha's highlighter. Oh my God, it's so good.
Pillow Talk in there, yeah.
Yeah, it's Pillow Talk and Star Island. It's so good. Let's see. What shade would work for light skin tone? It's hard. I have a hard time with lighter shades giving me a gray cast. I think probably the lightest one. I can't remember the exact name of it though. It's like, I know there's Jupiter, but I think that's the darker one.
I'm like, for reference, I'm like an NC 35 in MAC. So if that helps y'all.
How would you describe your skin tone?
I normally look for foundations that say like medium with light, warm undertones. Definitely warm. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm going to be, like, right now, I would say I'm, like, light medium, but then I could range up to medium, and I like to be neutral undertones. Thank you, Veronica.
I like neutrals, too, but sometimes they can be too pink, and when I go pink, it just looks awful on me.
Yeah, I think that warm tones, like, I definitely favor warm if, like, neutral isn't really an option, but I like to stay neutral because I could lean both ways. And then if I want to look a little bit more bronzy, I just use a bronzer for it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, about the previous collection, Lunar Beauty. You don't have any liquid lipsticks, correct?
I don't. I just have the glosses because his liquid lipsticks are always out of stock.
They're so good. I'll swatch these really quick for you guys. And then while I'm doing this, do you want to do like hand swatches of the lip glosses that you have?
Yeah, for sure.
So while oh my God, I dropped 3 things already. What the hell is actually going on? Where did it go? Oh no. Okay, here it is. So his liquid lipsticks. Pretty. Oh my God, Heather, you have to try the liquid lipsticks when you can.
I know. As soon as he restocks, I'm gonna get them.
They smell so good. They smell like cupcakes and I love it. So that was the shade. I know, you're welcome. That's going to be the shade Daydream. My favorite thing about these is the way that they look on my lips. Like these aren't insanely long lasting, but they're pigmented. They're comfortable. You do like, they don't dry down to like a matte finish. So like if you have to reapply, it's not a pain in the ass and it's not going to be super drying. Like they're so comfortable on your lips, but they're not going to be like all day wear, budge free. They're not like that. They almost remind me of a more liquidy version of like Ofra Cosmetics. They kind of remind me of each other, but I think Ofra is more long lasting than Lunar Beauties. Oh, but they're so good. They're so
Ofra is one of my favorite, if not my favorite liquid lip formula. So I really want to try his.
Same. It's definitely one of my top. I like the Fenty Stunna lip paints too.
I haven't tried those. I need to.
They're so good. My favorite shade is Daydream, that nude shade, but like these two are my faves. I don't think I've worn these more than like once. I did like I put like a duochrome. Oh, it's so good. I did like a duochrome over this one, so it gave me like a really cool effect. But my favorite one is definitely like I wear the shit out of Daydream. It's so good. That's the one I'm gonna put on right now is Daydream. Oh yeah, here go the kids.
Pretty. And I need those liquid lips.
Oh, they're so
I love
good.
The gloss. His gloss is like my #1 favorite formula now. And I'm a gloss girl. Like I love glosses.
And he has such a nice range.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my God, here go the kids yelling at each other. If you guys hear kids yelling, don't be alarmed.
It's just life. It's just
exactly.
life.
Exactly.
So I only had one lip gloss before this new drop. I had Enchantment, which is like this pink, glittery, white type of shade. And then
so good.
I got the bundle with the new one. Yeah, I got Starlight, Celine, and Moon. Moon is the matte one. But I love
They're
these.
all bomb. They're all so bomb.
They really are.
It's like I can't pick a favorite because they're all so beautiful.
Yeah, they're so good.
This is what the packaging. I love the packaging. It just looks super bougie. It's got like this little crystal on the top. I don't necessarily like the black packaging. I kind of wish that he would do like a pink packaging for the liquid lips.
Yeah.
Just so it's not so like contrasted. Yeah. And then let's see. So I have also that Enchantment, and then I have Dreamy, which was the like peachy. That was from the Strawberry Dream collection. And then I also got the liquid or the lip gloss bundle as well from the new collection. And they all faves. They're all faves. What's your favorite if you were to pick one?
My favorite gloss would have to be Starlight. It's the one I put on. It's like the pink nude shimmery one. This one. It's just so pretty. I feel like it's a My Lips But Better gloss.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. Just look
how
juicy.
Yes. I love it.
They're so good. So this is going to be Celine. Are any of these even available right now? For real. They're so good. And it's just a consistent brand. Like everything they do is bomb. That's going to be Celine right there.
I can't wait to see what his brand does. Like it's just interesting. And I actually like that he only launches like twice a year, because I feel like when a brand launches stuff, like we should want to see more. Whereas when, you know, like with the whole ABH Norvina line, when there was something launching every week, it was almost overwhelming that it was completely off-putting, because you were like, I don't want to buy this because what if they launch something better next week, you know? And you just kind of wonder how much thought goes into it. Whereas with his launches, like, you know, he's been working on it for so long, and he really like curated.
Yep. You're saying it right, girl.
If you want to see me stutter some more. Yeah. Like he puts thought into his collection, and it makes me excited. Like I'm always left wanting more. Yeah. Well, you're like the swatch queen. Those are really good swatches. Mine were like globs on my hand.
Girl, you're doing just fine, girl. So this one, we have the same favorite. Starlight.
Yeah.
It's this one right here. I agree with you. It's like a My Lips But Better situation, but they're all gorgeous. The formula is consistent across the board. Same with the eyeshadow palettes. I fucking love everything that they do. Everything that he does. And it is I believe somebody had said recently that it's only him and his parents are like the only people that are Lunar Beauty.
I believe that. Like that
would
does
not
not
surprise
surprise
me.
me. Because he's
So
pretty
good.
like he's really family oriented, so I can see him just keeping it to his family.
For sure. For sure. So
This
I
was
forgot
fun.
to ask you. It was so fun. I forgot to ask you while we were doing the Strawberry Dream. What's your favorite shade in the Strawberry Dream palette?
Oh yeah. I mean, Blue Diamond.
Yes. Same.
Like it's the most special shade.
It's like I get excited to swatch it every.
I mean, this shade makes me feel like I'm 21 at Coachella with feathers in my hair.
Yeah, he
Like,
was like the first like it was what we were saying earlier. He was like the first like mainstream to do like a shade like this, at least that I could think of. Maybe there was others that did it before, but that was like this is the shade I'm like every time I reach for this palette, I'm like I can't like open it without swatching it. It's so beautiful.
Right.
I'm just getting like some metallic swatches on my fingers.
Yes. This shade is so beautiful, Horizon, but I always like pass over it, and then when I do use it, I'm like, man, why don't I use that gold more? Because it's so beautiful.
So good.
I could swatch his stuff for days, honestly.
I know.
Like,
just like I get excited.
Why aren't you in our live chat? Tell us what you're talking about next.
I know. Give us the tea. I know. Just take my money already. Like, let me just send you an IOU for the rest of your launches that you put out because I'm gonna buy them all. It's so good.
Right.
I love when you guys get excited that you're watching live. I love that. Make sure you guys go check out Heather's channel down below. It's linked in the description box. Last question of the day, I think, unless you guys have questions, leave them in the chat now, and then I'll catch up before we get off. If you were to pick one product from Lunar Beauty to buy, what would it be?
Moonspell. Moonspell, because I cannot live without this palette. Like,
it's so good.
I just can't. It's my favorite. If I had to rank my palettes from Lunar Beauty, it would be Moonspell, Strawberry Dream, and then Greek Goddess. And like, I only rank this last because like these two, the color story is just so completely unique. But I really love all of them. Like, if some crazy makeup bandit stole these from me, I would purchase them again at full price, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, I would repurchase like the whole line if I had to. I definitely would. Heather said, "Don't forget," or Kimberly said, "Don't forget to like." Yes. What were you guys in the chat? What were you most impressed with our live stream today? I would buy
glosses and the palette.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
Moonspell and a gloss. It's so good. Like, I cannot recommend Lunar Beauty enough. I mean, it was like, it's effortless. The eyeshadows are effortless. I feel like even for colors that are a little bit more scary to use for some people, you saw how easy it was for us to work with these eyeshadows. And it's like, the looks look beautiful. They're very easy to manipulate, all the things. Like, I can't recommend Lunar Beauty enough. I'm sure you feel the exact same way.
Yeah, 1000%.
Definitely. But I think that's going to be it for today's video. Heather, do you have anything to say before we leave? I want to say thank you for coming on my live checks. This was so fun.
It was so fun. Thank you for having me. Like, I love just getting to hang out, and I'm just so appreciative for you having me on my channel. Like, like, you're so real. You're so down to earth. Like, I love what to me the beauty community is becoming. Like, we're all friends. We all talk. We all support each other. Like, I just love it. I feel like the YouTube beauty community has just become such a positive place. So if y'all want to keep that going, like, come check out my channel. I'll make sure I go and post an Instagram story of my look. And then if you want to do that, I'll share yours too, because I know it's a little hard since just with everything, like, I'll post a picture of this so y'all can see it a little bit better. But
because sometimes it doesn't translate over camera like the way that it looks in real life.
Right. Yeah. I'll go out in the sunlight and take a picture. Yeah,
and we'll be like, oh, look at the glow. Look at the glow. Well, thank you again so much for coming on my channel. And if there's anybody else that you guys would love to see on my channel, leave it down below. And also, if you guys want to see Heather again, just let us know. I mean, we're always down to have another open chat, just like chit chat, hang out, get ready with me, anything like that. I would definitely have you back. You're going to see me 100% collab with her again because I just love her.
I mean, we Marco Polo all the time, so this is just like inviting people into our Marco Polos.
Exactly. But if you guys did like this video, don't forget to thumbs it up or thumbs it down if you don't like it. I mean, feel free to spam Manny with this video as well.
Yes, y'all, seriously, like tag Manny, tag Pure Beauty, let them know that we're like in love with his brand, and subscribe to Brit. If you're not a subscriber already, click the subscribe button.
I know, it takes 2 seconds. The biggest thing is liking the video, even disliking helps. Sharing the video, that is what helps the most, because that gives more people, like it shows more people our faces, and it expands our community. So we always appreciate it. So Heather, thank you again for coming on my live chat today.
Thanks, girl. Thank you.
And then thank you for all of my Britches in the live chat, and all of my Heather Austin clan that was in the live chat as well. I know there were some of you guys on here as well too. So I really appreciate it. Hopefully if you guys came over from Heather's channel, subscribe to my channel too.
Yeah.
Megan says, okay, I'm going to spam you both at Marco Polo.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, I love it. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Say bye, Heather.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.